What's going on, guys? So today I want to talk to you a little bit about promotion. Whether it be promoting your own show, promoting an event, you could really apply the following advice to anything you're trying to get people to come to. But first, I need you to click subscribe down there, give this video a like, leave a comment, let's get those engagements up. All right, so you're a band, you got your first show, you're starting to get shows. How do you get people to come out? As I talked about in my last video, you can't really rely on friends and family for that long. You eventually need to grow beyond that. That pool of audience is dedicated to you because they have a connection to you that's on a personal level. They're not really a fan. So eventually that pool will dry up. I myself am in a little bit of a DJ group called Screaming Infidelity's Emo Night. We've been doing hundreds of people every time we perform. Now, I have my own algorithm and formula for advertising that show that I've developed over the last 2 years. It's been really successful for us, and we're seeing about a 20% increase time after time that we do the shows. Now, my exact formula might not and probably isn't right for you, but the principles behind it are. Basically, you want to do the following things. Number one, identify the people you want to reach. That's your target audience. This is just basic marketing 101. Who do you want to come to your show? Who do you want to sell your product to? Who do you want to sell your CD to? Who do you want to watch your music video? Sit down and really put some thought into this and ask yourself, what's the age of my audience? What are some of the things that they all like? Where are they from? Are they in high school? Are they in college? Are they parents? Are they married? Are they single? The great thing about modern advertising is if you can really identify who the person that you're trying to reach is, you can reach them, and it's not that expensive. So take about an hour, maybe longer, sit down and identify and create a profile of your ideal person. So maybe you want moms from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, who like reggae music and have 3 kids, went to college, and drink white wine. You can target those people. Now, like I was saying, you really have to identify it and come up with the ideal audience. Some of my suggestions would be, a lot of people tell you they like you because you remind them of Dave Matthews Band. Then you probably want to target people who like Dave Matthews Band. If people tell you that you're their favorite SoundCloud rapper, you want to probably tag people who like SoundCloud rap, or identify an artist that you think you're similar to and that people that like that artist would like you. Now, it has to be a big artist because they have to show up in the algorithm on Facebook and Instagram. But once you've identified who you're trying to reach, you have to give them something. There has to be a value proposition here. So you need to create a piece of content that they would find value or entertainment in. For example, you're in a band probably, or you're a musician, or you're interested in the music industry, and I've created a video that you're watching right now that would appeal to you.
I've created a value proposition.
You've been targeted by me to watch this video because you would find it interesting. If I was doing a cooking show and I was making
potatoes gratin,
I probably wouldn't target you because you probably don't care about it. Just like if you're in a death metal band, don't target the fans of Drake. Even though Drake's huge and you'll reach a large audience, they're not going to care. Poorly advertising yourself could actually do more damage than it could good. If you could add value in some way, that's huge. So maybe your post, you say something like our page, leave a comment, and like this status to get $5 off our next show, to get $2 off entry, to get $1 off, to get a free download of a song. Another idea would be to record a cover of a song and target that person's audience. So there's maybe a way that you could reach a Drake audience. So if you're a pop rock band that would maybe still cross over a little bit, record a cover of Drake, target Drake's fans, and see what happens. I bet you get a good reaction if your product's good. That's the other thing. You can't just put up crap. Don't just put a picture of yourself because people probably don't care about that. Don't put a picture of your album cover and say, hey, coming soon. People don't care about that. Give them a sample of it. Funny things work. Things of value work. How-tos work. Best of work. Things like that. Create that interaction. Putting something in front of somebody's face isn't where it ends. You really need to continue and engage any of those reactions. If somebody likes your status, go back in there and invite them to like your page. You have that ability. If somebody comments on your status, you better comment back. I don't care if you just put a meme. Create that interaction and create a relationship with that person. Getting a bunch of likes on a status doesn't mean anything. It's what you do with those likes after you engage those people that matter. If you got a lot of time in your hands, the best thing you could do is DM those people. If you're on Instagram and you run an ad and you start getting hundreds of likes, go in there, follow all those people, and then start DMing them and create a real conversation. Don't spam them. Nobody wants unsolicited pictures or video. Reach out to them and say something like,
hey, thanks for liking my status.
I see that you're
From Scranton and like rock music.
So hey, maybe you would like my band. But have an actual conversation. Go look at their profile. All of this takes time. Just sending mass messages to people is spam and it's annoying. Nothing is easy and instant. There's no quick fix and everything's going to take time. But like I said, I'm not just throwing this out into the ether. I've actually practiced this and it works. This past weekend, Screaming Infidelities went out and we played a show in Reading and we played a show in Southampton, which is basically Doylestown, right outside of Philadelphia. We had hundreds of people at both of those shows. We've never played that area before. We knew nobody there. It was all through our promotion, so we worked hand in hand with the bar to set up ad campaigns and have everybody share and engage, but it was just another marketing strategy. What I'm trying to tell you is it can be done.
You just need to identify your right audience.
That's the biggest thing. You have to know who would find value in you and who would like you. And I also do want to add that at the end of the day, if you suck, all the advertising in the world can't help you. So you have to get the craft right first. For the first year, all we did was shows in Northeast PA. We really honed the show and created an experience for people. We had videos made, we had pictures taken, we developed our social media over that year. We found out everything that we could do to create a great experience, and then we brought it out to other areas. We went into the new venues because we want to show them the value that we had. And you know what? Both of them have asked to rebook us for more money. It's a really simple process. If you're making the bar money, the bar is going to pay you more money. The more money they make, the more money they have to give out. Just how the world works, guys. All right, guys. Thanks again. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you have any questions, want me to do a deeper dive into this, I definitely will. But thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.